welcome back, guys, to Dawn of the Dukes. You'll notice this is already completed. It's because I messed up on my previous recording, and I still finished the level. I didn't realize until after, so I guess I know how the level works now. So here we go. So I really like this goose
When
flag. It's funny.
magnates quarrel, the realm trembles and commoners bleed. My beloved Bohemia has been enveloped by a grim shadow, led by the devious and cruel Heinrich of Rosenberg. Some of our more ambitious lords have formed the Union of Nobility and deposed King Wenceslaus. In a world governed by God and greed, it seems that not even monarchs are safe. Now I too have been swept up by this chaos. They call me Jan Zizka for the eye that I lost in my youth. For most of my life I tended to my family's small estate in Trocnova, while all around me our homeland slowly went to the dogs. Once I inherited the land, I sold it to seek my fortune in Prague, where I became a retainer of the court.
Based.
Now, with no king to serve and enemies closing in on all sides, I must once more forge a new life for myself. Having gathered what little I own, I set out into the country. There, in this vibrant land of verdant forests, majestic mountains, and rushing rivers, I shall seek out those bold men who would join me in a desperate battle against this foul tyranny. My enemies take me for a fool, mocking me as one-eyed Zizka, but it is they who cannot see. Like the one-eyed god of whom the men in the far north tell tales, I have a talent for the art of war.
Okay, well, now that I've already done a first recording, I guess I don't need to go through the tech tree for the civ I'm playing, and hopefully you guys just know what the Bohemians do. Anyways, objective: destroy Heinrich of the Rosenberg Castle. Jan Zizka is restricted to the castle. That's so fun to say, actually. Jan Zizka, love that. Castle age and population is 75. Yep, it's pretty standard. No way to obtain villagers. Yeah, you farm buildings. Like, you have these little villages, you have to take them over to get resources from them. Really fortified to command a large military force. Honestly, 75 is not that large a military force, let's be real. But especially in Castle Age. Anyways, destroying local settlements, you get a lot more plunder if you actually kill all their buildings, but you don't get like passive income from them all, so in the long term you don't get as much. And the aristocrat Jan Sokol has taken an interest in Jan Zizka's skill set. So I don't know what actually triggers the rewards he gives you. I just assume this means play the game how you normally would and hope you get stuff. Anyways, it's interesting that we're in the north, see, with a small company of mercenaries, placed to strike at the Rosenberg possessions in southern Bohemia. And we're facing Heinrich of Rosenberg, Zizka's main adversary. He's got crosswind, pikemen, and scorpion. He doesn't actually trade that many scorpions, so it's not that bad to deal with. But I tried a few different strats in the previous one. It only took me like 35 minutes to win. Not in-game time, I mean real time. But it's pretty standard. You don't get that many good villagers. Anyways, the peasants are the ones that have all the local settlements. You'll show them on the map real quick. And Heinrich's action, the Union ability, is based inside the Rosenberg Castle. They'll basically attack us, like over here.
The Rosenberg scum rule this region from their citadel in the south. We shall tear it down, brick by brick.
And I just love that it just actually like puts all your production structures together like this, so it's easy to do hotkeys and other things. Like, this is great.
Harry these
More
lands
of this, please.
and rob our enemies so that we might eat instead.
I don't know if it's really super worth it to that's expensive. Look at these. It's super worth it to get these 20 cows. There's actually only 20 cows on the map. You have to like know where they are, and you could definitely win the game before they even like come into play. So it's not like a super big deal at all to miss them. I totally forgot they got rid of supplies and they made just a longsword line 50 food. Keep forgetting, dude. They keep changing the game on me. Like, what the heck? Getting old, I can't keep up with these changes anymore, you know? Yeah, I don't actually know the break-even point between when they get upgrades versus units. But anyways, Bohemians, we're actually gonna get gunpowder units, which is crazy. They get hand cannon, like the port notes. If you want to read it here, feel free to. I'm just gonna go over the port notes. No thumb ring, but you get ballistics early. Hand cannons can be trained Castle Age. Don't have gambitsons, but otherwise fully upgraded champions. Cavalry kind of booty because no bloodlines. You get a Hoofnies. I still don't know how to pronounce this. Hoofnies. But it's an upgrade to the bomber. I don't know how much it is, but I'm assuming it does more siege damage on top of its normal like 10 damage. And that 10 HP, it is significant, even if the upgrade is like 800 food, I think, right? Or like 600 gold. Like that does let it live like one more shot against a lot of other like I think other bombard cannons. I think is the big one. Onagers too. Cavalry don't get the final upgrade. Everything else you get naval freaking you get everything in Castle Age at least. So Castle Age naval not so bad, but Imperial Age naval absolutely booty. No heated shot, but otherwise full university, pretty cool. Hussite wagon. This thing is weird. Okay, this thing's been nerfed like several times since they released this DLC. I'm pretty sure, but it basically any units behind it get 50% less damage from ranged weapons, which is pretty good. And it's like a siege weapon on its own, I suppose. It's kind of I don't know, what does it remind me of? It's kind of like a war wagon, like a Korean war wagon type deal, but like conquistador attack, which is pretty cool. But no hoarding, conscription, and we have all the monks. And the crazy thing here is that there's a unique tech that lets you you know, everything here is replaced with food cost on the monasteries. So you have food monks, which is crazy, and no crop rotations. But there you go. That's a quick rundown. But I found on this level a bunch of ranged units, and longswordman line works very well.
I shall watch your exploits with keen interest.
In.
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies.
It's pretty tame, but like once this guy comes back, you just get like 100 food, so it's pretty slow overall. But I mean, not that bad. Really not. Oh, and a big thing here, since we're fighting our Bohemians, is their Spearman line deal 25% bonus damage, which is a lot bigger than you think it does. And Fervor Sanctity Effective Villagers is pretty cool, because, like, what was the civ we just played that has 10% faster village? I don't remember, but if you get Fervor, then your villages are 15% faster, which is pretty crazy, actually. But yeah, pikemen are very dangerous. That's why I try this level with, like, knights, and it works fine. It's fine. They kind of just fall over and die. And there's also a secret base back here, in case you're wondering.
Their milk will
I still don't know what these. I keep beating this level before cows even come. Like I even get 20 cows. Like I get 16. You basically have to explore the entire map to even get all 20 cows. Because there's not like more than 20. There's only 20 cows.
We can use these buildings to support our
Here's your
bands
little,
of raiders.
So you can come over here real quick if you just want to get some fishing ships real quick for basically infinite food income, at least for the level. Definitely gets edge.
Ano, rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Ano, rozumím. Ano, bojujeme. Žádá. Ano, rozumím. Bojujeme.
Rozumím. Crazy. Why are they so accurate? Cut that out. We don't have thumb rings, guys. I think it's worthwhile to get these two. Village is close here. This one is just more food. Not super important or useful. It could be. Could be useful. Could be helpful. I still don't know what these cows being pastured here even does, though. Like they're just kind of here. They're just living their life, you know? Aren't we all? It's like really annoying trying to find all the cows, and I just don't want to. I can be honest.
Bravo, Jan Zizka, bravo! Take this gold and hire some mercenaries.
This settlement will provide
This
us
is like the
with
only wood
meager
camp on the map, I
supplies.
think. So
But if we are in a pinch, we can burn it and take its stockpiles
more
for our
valuable
own.
than some of the other ones, because then you can make more fishing boats to get more food, which is pretty broken. And like there is a pretty brain dead strat you can do here, where you can just spam like cavalry and archers basically. So if you just want like a super simple strat that doesn't require like anything at all, there you go. Welcome. Enjoy. They don't. Okay, they actually will attack. So they attack with a few waves down here, and they come over this ridge around here-ish. It's very annoying to deal with it, I will say. But it's not too bad. As long, and they'll actually target this here, I think. I'm not really sure how their targeting actually goes. I think they just target like the nearest buildings. These are usually the nearest buildings, so that's why they go that way. I don't know for sure though.
We can pasture these cows north.
Gonna be able to make it back in time.
Their milk will keep our bold fighters.
But you just get these two villages here and here, and just get infinite food, along with the fishing ships. It is a strat to use. Not super preferred for me, if I can be quite honest with you, but it gets the job done. You know, that's really all you can hope for. I'm gonna go 2 more fishing ships. There's a difference between a 70 pop army and a 75 pop army. It's 2 different. But basically, just use your ranger units to take out all the spearmen. Essentially, it just very dumb other units back because they really want to just get themselves killed against spearmen. Apparently, I don't know why.
Vašim službám. Ano. Vašim službám.
Yeah, they're only regular scorpions, so they only do 11 damage, and they shoot pretty slowly. So they're not. You don't need to worry about scorpions as slow. I don't think. Just don't have your long swordsmen grouped up. I guess is the way to say it.
What is this? More rats come to spoil.
Yeah, he attacks further here because it's like the shortest path from his castle. I will say, previous run, I attacked from this side. There's like 3 towers, and it takes a while to get to this tower. If you really want to win this faster, just come from the left side. It's literally 1 gate and then the castle. It's not bad at all. Quite tame. I'd rather have a choke point than high ground, if I could be honest. Wood. Yeah, okay, this is really important to get this camp, I think, because this is only your wood source, and like it is definitely like the hardest thing to get here. It's very annoying how long it takes. How much gold are these? 75. Got it. Yeah, I like waiting for him like right here and just keep attacking him over and over again. Yeah, so this is the voice line that indicates he's sending an attack wave, just so you know. Oh, where am I getting gold from? Oh, I'm getting gold from somewhere. Hello, where's the gold coming from? I'm just chilling here for a bit. Have a good time. Live life. Very relaxing. I still don't like how they made them auto-target the nearest battering ram. This guy's taking a while. I think he's gonna take this line. Come on. Come on. Where's he at? Come on. Coming today. Oh, there he is. Found him.
Ano. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ?
You cover yourself in glory without becoming arrogant, Jan
I need some gold.
Now gird your armies with this equipment as well.
Ano.
Ballistic.
Vašim službám. Ano.
Okay. I should have saved some for upgrades. I'm kind of troubling.
Co přikazuješ?
Resources aren't too bad to get.
Ano, pane, jak žádáš. Ano. Co přikazuješ? Jak žádáš.
Honestly, there is a market up here that you can grab, and some cows. There is a monastery on the very far left, which is very helpful in healing your units. And there's also a couple production structures around here in the southwest here, as you can see. And if you go even further south, there are 2 transport boats you can get. 'Cause it's the only way to get to this village down here.
Ano,
And this village is okay to grab too, because it gives you a bunch of gold.
Başım sözüm
You could probably just raid all these 3 of these villages near you and use those resources to win the map if you want to win it quick. Like full stop. Not that bad.
Ano, rozumíme. Co přikazuješ, služba?
I can appreciate a man who fights valiantly under unfavorable conditions. I offer you these fighting men as a token of my favor.
There's some
Now
people who like
bring
them, but they're not
fire
super
and
important. They don't
ruin
really
to
help
our
too much.
traitorous
The guys that we
enemies.
get you.
Žádáš.
I think it will. Look at this market quick, and then the monastery.
Co rozumíš? Žádáš. Ano, žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Rozumím, službám. Co přikazuješ? Rozumím, ano, pane. Rozumím.
I think the trade caravan
Protect
comes.
this market. We cannot
Here it is, by
obtain
the way.
another.
I think the trade caravan comes from over here, goes south towards this castle, and goes up this road. If you want it, it's only like 500 gold. You take it out, so it's not super worthwhile or impactful. But I mean, it could make a difference. It could, certainly. I just don't like camera telling you like when they're coming in, so it's like very unreliable to trust.
We can pasture these cows north of our camp. Their milk will keep our bold fighters strong.
I still have not found the fucking cows. I just don't know what this does at all. It's like never come out, basically.
We can pasture these cows north of our camp. Their milk will keep our bold fighters strong.
That's annoying. Yeah, this is like a trade caravan. They're pretty strong actually.
Leave my possessions alone.
I wasn't really pay that. That's bad. I'll just feed a big of my army. It's fine. Sure, it's fine. Surely this isn't the worst thing to happen.
Bravo, Jan Zizka,
Losing
bravo! Take this gold and hire some mercenaries.
Co přikazuješ? Žádáš. Ano, pane.
This convoy will never reach Heinrich's castle.
Okay, I'll give some gold. Okay, maybe it is worth it. It is a significant amount of gold. We'll see.
Ano, pane.
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies. But if we are in a pinch, we can burn it and take its stockpiles for our own.
Yeah, if you need a monastery, this is the way to go.
We can use these buildings to support our bands of raiders.
Just lost everything.
Ano, pane.
Not a fan of having these skirmishers around, if I can be honest. They don't really do much.
We can
but
pasture these cows north of our camp.
I may as well get the
Their
armor
milk
for
will
these
keep our
then.
bold fighters strong. We can use these buildings to support our bands
you
of
go.
raiders.
Shoot, here, this might be a mistake. You know what? It's so weird because there's so many hidden, just little hidden things in this whole map that you really don't need, and like honestly, you really don't need at all.
No wound daunts this one-eyed
Did I?
warrior.
You know, I
will
didn't think they were
soon
gonna
be
lose
back.
that.
Mark
But
my
that was
words.
a statement I wasn't looking at. It's fine. You know, those knights anyways, right?
You cover yourself in glory without becoming arrogant, young craftsman.
Yeah,
Now
glory.
gird
Didn't
your
just lose
armies
half
with
my
this equipment
army.
as well.
Bojujme.
Do you hear the rhythm of boots and the din of thundering hooves? My armies come to stomp you out like the vermin that you are.
We can pasture these cows north of our camp. Their milk.
I don't even know if you
will
get
keep
any
our
benefits for the
bold
cows
fighters
early.
strong.
Like full stop. I don't even know if you get benefits.
Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Ano, rozumím. Jak žádáš. Vašim
I
službám.
might
Jak rozumím.
might just let them attack. Oh, they usually attack over here. Might just let them take it out. 'Cause I don't want to deal with villains right now.
Ano, rozumím.
Pretty sure it's possible.
Vašim službám. Co
Yeah,
přikazuješ?
may or may not be a mistake. Who's to say?
Ano. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane, rozumím. Žádáš. K vašim službám. Ano. K vašim službám. Ano. Ano, jak rozumím. Ano, jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ?
I can burn kills me. For sure. For sure.
Ano. Co přikazuješ? Ano, ano, pane.
Anyways, trip. Was visiting some family in the Pacific Northwest. And let me tell you, pretty freaking beautiful. And it's so dry. I come back to where we live here and it's just like so humid. It's just like actually disgusting how humid. Like we get out of that plane, and it's just like, what the heck? Why do we live here? It's rough. Where's this gate? The thing about these gates is they're both next to each other, so you gotta hit both of them.
A pack of weasels assails my castle walls. Guards, bring any survivors
Attack
to
my
my
base.
dungeon.
Oh, that's sad.
Soon the cells will ring with the sweet sound.
Your demented sadism is at an end, Henrik. I am here to dispatch you to the fires of hell.
I was like, I was a narrator here. Jan Zizka takes his role very seriously. I
Fights
respect that.
valiantly under unfavorable conditions. I offer you these fighting men as a token of my favor. Now bring fire and ruin to our traitorous enemies.
Co přikazuješ? Ano.
Cheeky. I can win it here. May not go so well. Who's to say?
Ano. Přikazuješ. Ano. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane.
You think me doomed, you rat? But I left the castle long ago.
Oh god, the trade. Oh no, not the traders. Oh, that's not fair. Just like that. Not a fan of that.
Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Ano, pane.
I believe. I believe. He can do it.
Co přikazuješ?
He can do it. I believe.
Vašim službám. Ano. Co přikazujeme? Jak rozumím. Vašim službám.
The cap ram that could. I believe. I believe.
Ano.
Huge.
Ano, pane.
Got a little close there, I will admit, but
Ano, pane.
he died to the very
Justice
end.
pursues you at the point of a blade, Henrik.
I'll tell you
Run
what,
while you can, you
next few
lousy
episodes,
fiend.
a little bit more, I think.
Vašim
Look
službám.
at this bonus there, look at that. 28 to cavalry. 28. Insane.
It is strangely gratifying to destroy the livelihoods of those who have extinguished your own.
True.
Yet, life on the road as a hired sword is perilous. When you walk the edge of a knife, any error may prove fatal. While I was busy razing the Rosenberg fortress to a smoldering ruin, Heinrich's forces captured a mercenary band led by my own brother. For refusing to give us up, he was cruelly slain along with his men.
Oh, he's a real one.
I came too late to rescue him, and my rash decision left me chained in a cell, awaiting my grim fate. I can only pray to God that I might prove as steadfast and unyielding in the face of torment and death as my brother was.
Man, let's take a look at the map real quick. There's all those here. I got 8 cows.
Ano.
There's these cows here. Oh, actually 10.
Vašim službám.
Like, they just hid
Ano.
so much on the map,
Službám.
just all around the place, and like, you can take out this village too to get gold as well, and food. I think, honestly, this is a pretty solid town to be able to take over, but it's also the most well-fortified, and also, like, really far away, and also you're gonna be attacked by this guy, as he comes across the bridge, and also you have to get through this forest here, which just absolutely deletes cavalry, so there's just, like, 2 random cows here. So I don't know, I don't think it's really worth it to ever really go down here. I gotta say, since this is the last time I went through here, take out this force, I had to deal with all these guys keep attacking me, and I came down here and attacked through here, and like these 3 towers, along this tower here, castle, it's really annoying to fight through. And this one was so much more casual and chill, just tagging to the left side, let me tell you. Yeah, look at this town. Look at this town. You have to fight an onager and a whole cavalry force, and all you get is a food place, a food and wood place. But like, you should already have the food and wood that you need, and like, you're never actually gonna use this many resources. And like this is 28 minutes. I only had like 4 towns, technically 3 for most of it. I only had 3 towns essentially, and I still have more resources than I even know what to deal with in making units, because I can just make a whole bunch of skirmishers or pikemen here. Honestly, fun little scenario. Honestly, I will enjoy it. It's pretty fun, I'd say. But if the rest of the campaign is like this, then I'm in for a good time. But I see you guys in the next one, where I hopefully will not mess up my recording again. I'll see you there.